T-minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. All engines running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Roger, we got a roll from
Tower clear.
Roger, roll. Complete and efficient program. Houston, you're good at 1 minute. Shut down right on time. 1.4 by 103.6. Roger, shut down, and we copy 101.4 by 103.6. Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are confirmed to go for orbit. Apollo 11, this is Houston. You are go for TLI. Over. Apollo 11, thank you. Roger. plus 03, and to be completed at plus 09 plus 20. Separation at 3 plus 15 plus 00.
Roger. Time to begin maneuver is 3:05:03, complete 3:09:20, and separation 3 plus 1500.
Roger, that separation should be 3 plus 15 is 03. My error in reading up.
Roger.
This is Apollo Control, the velocity falling off now. Immediately after shutdown, we're showing 34,000 feet per second. And now, the altitude building 512 nautical miles.
All 11, this is Houston. All the booster functions are proceeding normally. The sequencing is in good shape. And it doesn't look like they're having any problems at all. Over.
Roger.
This is Apollo Control, and we're showing orbital weight now, 138,892.9 pounds.
Apollo 11, this is Houston, over.
Hello, Houston, this is Apollo 11. I'm reading you loud and clear. Go ahead, over.
Roger, 11, this is Houston. We had to shift stations. We weren't reading you through Gulf stuff. We show Pyro Bus A armed and Pyro Bus B not armed at the present time, over.
That's affirmative, Houston, that's affirmative.
Roger.
The S-4B has completed its maneuver to separation attitude. Away from separation, 4 minutes. At 3 hours 11 minutes into the mission, velocity 26,314 feet per second. Distance from Earth 3,140 nautical miles. The S-4B is reported in a stable attitude for the separation. Rates are less than 1/10 of a foot per second in all axes.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Your go for separation. Our system's recommendation is coming in loud and clear, but Mike is just barely readable. Loud and clear now, Mike, and we understand that you are Dr.
feet per second. Distance from Earth 6,649 nautical miles. Roger, when you commented on Squad Bravo problem separation, you're a little weak. Could you go through what you did after you noticed the talk back to Barbara Cole again, please? Did we copy the primary and secondary propellant talkbacks on SMRTS Quad Bravo 1, 2, Barbara Cole separation?
Roger, that is affirmative, and we moved that switch to the open position, and they went back to steady on.
This is Apollo Control. We're 34 minutes away from extraction of the litter module from its adapter in the third stage of the Saturn. The crew has started pressurizing the lamp.
Apollo 11, this is Houston, over.
Roger, Houston, Apollo 11, go ahead.
Roger, could you give us a comment on how the transposition docking went, over?
I thought it went pretty well, Houston, although I expect I used more gas than I've been using in the simulator. The turnaround maneuver, I went to Excel command and started to pitch up, and then when I put the manual attitude pitch back to rate command, for some reason it stopped its pitch rate, and I had to go back to Excel command and hit what I thought was an extra proceed on the disk key. Then during the course of that, we drifted slightly further away from the S4B than I expected. I expected to be at about 66 feet. My guess would be I was around 100 or so, and therefore I expected PSM limb pressure equalization. And we're down to step 13, where we're waiting for the cabin pressure to be 5, or it should be roughly 5, before we turn the repress package O2 valve to fill. At 5, we're running about 4.4 over.
Roger, stand by a second.
Put the repress package O2 valve to fill momentarily there at step 13, and we have filled the bottles back up partially. What's the pressure rate there now, Neil? Now we have about 450 psi now in the 3-1 bottles.
Roger, stand by a second, please.
Roger, standing by. The repress package valve is now in the off position. What's the cabin pressure, please? Cabin pressure is now 4.5.
At 3 hours 46 minutes, velocity is 18,917 feet per second. This is from a 9,002 nautical miles.
Apollo 11, we think these readings are within normal tolerances. We just wanted to get your concurrence before we press on any further with the decals.
Okay, Captain.
Go ahead.
Lab looks to be in pretty fine shape. About all we can see from here.
Okay, in reference to your question on this step 13 on the decal, I understand that you have used up the contents of the repress O2 package, and at that time, instead of being up to 5 psi, you were reading 4.4, is that correct?
Okay, 4.4, yes sir.
Okay, and you want to know if you can go ahead and use additional oxygen to bring the command module up to 5.0 and continue the equalization, over?
Yeah, we think it's within normal tolerances, Bruce. We just wanted to get your concurrence before we press on with this procedure.
Roger, Apollo 11, go ahead.
Okay, we're pressed on with the procedure.
And 11, Houston, we have a request for you on the service module secondary propellant fuel pressurization valve. As a precautionary measure, we'd like you to momentarily cycle the 4 switches to the closed position and then release. As you know, we have no TM or talkback on these valve positions, and it's conceivable that one of them might also have been moved into a different position by the shock of separation, over.
Okay, good idea. That's being done.
Houston, roger out. cloud coming out of it. And when you're ready, I have your evasive maneuver pad.
Roger, it's coming out.
Roger out.
It's going by toward our minus X direction. And several small particles are moving along with it. The actual velocity is fairly high. At least it appears to be high. And we've got a O2 high, flow high right now.
Houston, roger out. Whenever you're possessed of a free moment there, we've got this evasive maneuver pad.
Okay. Go ahead, Houston. Apollo 11, ready to copy.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Evasive maneuver, SPS GNN 63481. Plus 095 minus 020. GETI 004400100 plus 00051 plus all balls plus 001. 090. Roll is your option. Pitch 213-357. Noun 44 is NA. Delta VT 00197. 003 00152. The rest of the pad is NA. No ullage. Lem weight 33290. Read back over. Apollo 11, this is Houston, standing by for your read back over. Hey, 11, Houston, do you read over? Apollo 11, this is Houston, do you read over?
All of a sudden there we had a little click and the signal strength began to start dropping off. Your transmissions were cut off very abruptly. How do you read now?
Roger, loud and clear. We had a handover to Madrid about the time I was, I guess, halfway through the pad. You can give me the last value you read. I'll pick up there, over.
Okay, start with Delta VZ. Over.
Roger, Delta VZ is plus 00190. Roll, your option. Pitch 213-357. Noun 44 is NA. Delta VT 00197. 003 00152. The rest of the pad is NA. There's no ullage. Lem weight 33290. Read back over.
Roger, Houston, base of maneuver at GNM 63481 plus 095 minus 020 004 40 0100 plus 00051 plus all zeros plus 00190. Roll crew option 213-357 NA 00197 003 00152. No ullage. Lem weight 33290. Over.
11, this is Houston. Read back correct out.
That's Apollo Control at 4 hours, 4 minutes. Apollo 11's velocity now is 17,014 feet per second. Its distance from Earth, 11,753 nautical miles. We're about 5 minutes away module, and about 35 minutes away from this evasive maneuver. The ignition time on the evasive maneuver, an elapsed time of 4 hours, 40 minutes, 1 second. It will be a service propulsion system burn of 3 seconds duration, delta V 19.7 feet per second.
Yeah, Houston, Apollo 11.
Go ahead, 11.
We'd like to arm our logic switches.
Go ahead with the logic.
Okay, mark logic 1 and 2 armed.
Roger, we show the logic arm and your go for pyro arm. press light. Roger, copy, cryo press light. Roger 11, we recommend you turn the O2 fans on manually and ensure that the O2 heaters are in the automatic position.
Roger, O2 heaters are on, and we're going to cycle the O2 fans now.
Roger, O2 heaters to auto, or you can watch them in the on position, and O2 fans manual on. like you're about 18, maybe 20 pounds below nominal at the present time. No problem at all. Over.
Great. Want to be 18, 20 pounds above nominal, babe.
Sorry about that.
ignition. Shut down.
Houston, Apollo 11, could you confirm that pitch gimbal motor number 1 turned off? We just shut all 4 off and we got a questionable indication on the ECS on pitch 1.
Roger, stand by a second. This is Houston. Stand by, please.
Go ahead, Houston. You copy our residuals?
Roger. We got 0, and 0.2, it looks like.
We had 0.1 a while ago. It just went to 0.2.
Okay.
And the EMF delta V counter is minus 4.0.
Minus 4.0, roger.
And how about pitch gimbal 1? Can you confirm that off?
Can you stand by just a second on that? At the present time, we cannot confirm it off. We saw a current drop indicating that several gimbal motors had gone off. We'll be back with you in just a second on it, over.
Okay. Necessary, we can recycle.
If you go ahead and cycle pitch gimbal motor number 1 on and then off and give us a mark, and we'll tell you what we say, over.
Okay, fine. It's coming back on. Ready, mark. That's going back off. Ready, mark. And that time we got an onboard indication. Houston, thank you a lot.
Roger, we confirm that it is off.
Yeah, we do likewise.
5 hours, 11 minutes into the mission. The S-4B slingshot maneuver was completed about 5 minutes ago, designed to put the third stage of the launch vehicle into a trajectory that will take it behind the trailing edge of the moon and then into a solar orbit. The crew did not witness this maneuver. The command module was not in the proper attitude where they could see the S-4B at the time. We've advised the crew that we do not believe that we'll do the first mid-course correction, that we'll wait for mid-course correction 2 tomorrow and expect Delta B to be performed in that maneuver of about 21.3 feet per second. We've also had some other brief transmissions, including comments from Neil Armstrong on the view out the window and a weather report on the part of the world he can see. We have the tape of these transmissions that have occurred during the news conference at the Cape. We'll play that for you now and catch up live.
Houston, Apollo 11, we're starting our maneuver to observe the S-4B slingshot.
Roger 11, we've got an updated attitude for you on the slingshot observation.
Okay, save the angle, please.
Roger, roll 002.5, pitch 289.3, yaw 357.5, and there's also an update, minor correction to your attitude for the T-52.
Roger, I have roll 2.5, pitch 289.3, and yaw 357.5, over.
Roger. For your T-52 and optics calibration, it'll be roll 346.5, pitch 345.0, yaw 007.8, over.
Roger, 346.5, 345.0, and 7.8, thank you.
Houston, roger out. Apollo 11, this is Houston, over.
Roger, go ahead, Houston, Apollo 11.
Roger, we're going to go ahead and enable the S-4B for the slingshot maneuver. The lock dump will start about 12 minutes from now, over.
Okay, launch dump about, I guess that'll make it about 01.
All right, I'll try to give you a little closer update as we approach it.
Alrighty.
And 11, for your information, the magnitude of mid-course correction number 1, if we burned it, looks like about 17 feet per second. We're presently considering not burning it. This would make mid-course correction 2 tomorrow about 21.3, over.
That sounds good,
Roger, you're looking good down here.
Yeah, we didn't have much time, Houston, to talk to you about our views out the window when we were preparing for limb injection, but up to that time we had the entire northern part of the lighted hemisphere visible, including North America, North Atlantic, and Europe and Northern Africa. We could see that the weather was good just about everywhere. There was one cyclonic depression in northern Canada and the Athabasca, probably east of Athabasca area. Greenland was clear, and it appeared to be we were seeing just the ice cap in Greenland. All North Atlantic was pretty good, and Europe and Northern Africa seemed to be clear. Most of the United States was clear. There was a low, looked like a front stretching from the center of the country up across north the Great Lakes and into Newfoundland.
Roger, we copy.
I didn't know what I was looking at, but I sure did like it.
Okay. I guess the view must be pretty good from up there. We show you just roughly somewhere around 19,000 miles.
that much outside my window.
We'll get you into PTC one of these days. Take turns looking.
All right, well, Houston Apollo 11, we've completed our maneuver to observe the slingshot attitude, but we don't see anything. No Earth and no S4B.
Roger, stand by. In GET, I have a lock dump start time for you. It's supposed to start at 5 plus 03 plus 07 and stop at 5 plus 04 plus 55. OH burn starts at 5 plus 37 plus 47. Stops at 5 plus 42 plus 27. Over.
Roger, thank you.
11, Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Roger, we now recommend the following attitude.